Hi, authors. Today we are going to continue on with our next personal narrative. You're going to need your writing notebook from your brainstormed ideas from yesterday, and you're going to need your graphic organizer that I have attached in Schoology. If you can't print it, then you can just write it on a piece of paper. That's fine too. So today you are going to choose one of your interesting events and fill out the graphic organizer. So watch me as I model it so you know exactly what to do. Okay. And the interesting event I'm going to choose is, drum roll please, the cake fight with my brother. I'm sure some of you wanted to hear my skydiving story, but the cake fight's a little bit more fun. Okay. I'm gonna put my name on my paper just because you're not in the building doesn't mean you should forget how to do that. Because when you do come back, you need to remember to do it. Mrs. Peters, Mrs. B. And my story title is going to be The Cake Fight. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, story summary. A summary is a way to tell something very quickly. It takes all the information and kind of shortens it. So, and on graphic organizers, you don't have to write in complete sentences because we just want to get our ideas down quickly. What happened? Cake fight with Eric. Okay? If I was going to do skydiving, I would say skydiving or triumph with Bennett. One of these days, I'm going to tell you that story. When did it happen? High school. Remember, you're not writing this. This is my narrative. I'm modeling so you know what to do when you write yours. High school graduation night. Okay, where did it happen? The kitchen. Thank goodness there wasn't any carpet around, right? Who was there? Family and friends. My brother, obviously my brother, my parents, my grandparents were there. All of our neighborhood family and friends and neighborhood friends. Okay, so we had a whole bunch of people. Remember, it was for me and my brother's graduation. Now we get to the good stuff. Our beginning, middle, and end. Remember, personal narratives are our BME, beginning, middle, and end. Sensory details, and there's also a spot for dialogue, which you know I love to add. Dialogue, remember, is the words that people say. They get those quotation marks. So the beginning of my story, again, we just get our ideas down quickly. My brother graduated college when I graduated, I'm just going to put HS for high school, okay? We both had cakes and we posed for a picture. All right? So that's the beginning of my story. We were posing for the picture. Sensory details. Let's see. It was very loud because it was a party. Loud music. I'm just going to draw a line down there to separate my details from my dialogue. Loud music. Lots of talking because there were so many people there, right? Beautiful cakes. Beautiful cakes. It's a small box. I can't really fit everything in. If they were white, I remember my high school colors were red and silver and black. And my brother's college colors were orange, like my Tennessee shirt. Okay, dialogue. Quotes. And if you can't fit the whole thing in, just get the idea down. That way when you write, you remember, oh yeah, I really got to add to it. You two should, someone was telling us, my mom was telling us, pose with your cakes for a picture. And then I put my quotation marks at the end, okay? All right, so we were posing next to each other. Here's me holding my cake, and here's my brother holding his cake. In the middle of the story, someone said, now turn and face each other and pretend like you're gonna throw it. So like if I had my cake, so if this is my cake, I was holding it like this, like for the picture, pretending. Okay? Someone told us to pose like we were going to throw the cakes at each other. Okay, sensory details. It was bright because at this point we were posing and they had turned on all the lights. Bright lights. And holding the cake like this, I sure could smell it. Sugary smell. Oh, now I kind of want a piece of cake. All right, dialogue. Someone in the background said, now throw it. Someone said, now really throw it. I can't believe it happened. My mom was so mad. Okay, and at the end of our story, cake goes in my brother's face. Cake goes in my face. Whew, and my eyes, I remember, it was blue and it hurt. Okay. We threw the cakes in each other's faces. Now this is, graphic organizers are where we just get quick details in. That way when I write, I know I can add a whole lot of stuff to this. That's why the boxes are small in graphic organizers, because they just want you to get the ideas down, so then when you write, you can stretch them out, okay? Sensory details, oh boy. Burning in my eye from that blue frosting. And guess what else? I sure could taste it, it got in my mouth. Tasted sweet. And it was very fluffy. Okay. Whew. My mom, what did she say? She was not happy. You know what she made us do? She made me go to my room, get money out, and pay her back for the cake. And I remember it was like 25 bucks. That's my mom. She was mad. You will pay me back for the cake. But we just laugh about it now. She was mad then. But we just laugh about it now. So your job is to choose one of your 5 ideas that you brainstormed yesterday in your notebook. And then if you thought of a different one and you don't want to write about those 5 things, that's fine. You can write about whatever you want, something interesting. You're going to fill out your graphic organizer. What happened, when, where, who was there. Your BME, your beginning, middle, and end. Remember, quick ideas. When you write your piece, that's when you turn this sentence, we threw the cakes in each other's faces. That's when I turn that into 3 really juicy sentences. Okay? Your sensory details, you have that in your notebook. And your dialogue, something that somebody says. It doesn't have to be you speaking. It could be somebody else. Like, I didn't say anything. Somebody tells us to take a picture. Somebody said, now really throw it. And then my mom said, you will pay me back for the cake. That's fine. After you fill this out, you can cut it out and glue it in your notebook if you want. Tomorrow you're going to be brainstorming a different piece, and then the end of the week you're going to be selecting which one you want to write about, okay? So get this done today so you'll be all set for tomorrow.